back to my channel. So this video, I'm going to be talking about my love for hair and fashion. Of course, my hair is not done right now. I look dirty, in my opinion. Like, I need to fix my hair. But I would say, being that I was a tomboy majority of my life, I always had a low cut. So I always had like a short haircut, or I had box braids, because I was very comfortable in my skin. I didn't really care too much about how my hair was, because my father and mother always told me that you are beautiful with the things you don't have and the things you do have. So to be grateful for that and to never be too vain. But I know I'm a bad bitch. So as time progressed and 2019 was basically like the sore of the pandemic, I started getting more into like wanting to do hair, like wanting to make wigs, wanting to sew, because I already had a sewing machine. Like, my mother was somebody that was fake a seamstress, and she knew how to sew stuff, like patches on her pants. She knew how to do a lot of things. So for me, doing things myself was always something that I felt like was easily attainable, because it's not about how much you pay for it. It's about the effort you put into something that you don't have to go out and spend money on it. So once I moved to Florida, I already had accrued about 5 to 6 clients already. So when I came down to Florida, I thought I was going to be able to do hair. I thought I was going to make friends and clients and work a job, probably go back to school, but those things never happened. And I still learned a lot. Like, I learned how to make soap from scratch. I learned how to make earrings. I started venturing more into the synthetic side. So my next door neighbor, well, not next door, but she lived a couple blocks on the end. She's a celebrity hairstylist, and that kind of motivated me. Like, I'm not a hater. So once I seen her like getting bread, taking her moms out the country, like doing big things, like it made me really feel like, wow, like you really doing big shit. How can I sit there and talk shit and you doing big things? You feel me? Like, the hate is inevitable, but you gotta give her props. You feel me? You have to give people their props when they doing shit. So my mind just changed, and I'm like, yo, I need to do something with my life where I can make money, and I have the entrepreneurial mindset. I could be doing these things too. But I didn't really think I wanted to be a celebrity hairstylist. I just think I wanted to have like my wigs in stores. I just wanted to have my own, because my parents basically paved the way for themselves working through a 9-to-5. But I felt like a 9-to-5 would be a stepping stone for me, but it's not going to be the end of me, because my parents worked until they were sick, and I don't want my life to be that way. I don't want to be hindered because I'm fueling somebody else's dreams. I got my own dreams. So moving to Florida helped me immensely, and my father would invest in the little things I did. And I'm going to put videos of the things that I've learned down here, like the pictures of the soap, the earrings, and everything else. And I got a few TikToks of me doing transformations and stuff like that of clothes I got from the Goodwill, because I really don't shop that much for real. So I was used to thrifting. So back in New York, they have those places in the city, and, you know, in Brooklyn, downtown. But I haven't been there in 3 years, so I don't know how the fashion scene is out there. But I just love retro. I love vintage. I love jerseys. I just love fashion. That's what I love. And I love the fact that I don't have to spend a lot of money to look good. Because once you know that you are a bad bitch, you do not have to spend a lot of money. And that's why I wanted to make this video. And I know, like, I'm not all dolled up, but I just decided that outside of me doing the other videos of talking about, like, my negative experiences in Florida, I also want to talk about the positive that I brought to myself inside of my home. So I'm not going to take too much time. I'm going to just show what I've done so far. Thank you for watching. think this is cap. But I don't really like full hair. I like when it looks like, you know, came out of my scalp. At this point, this is when I started getting into photography. I started doing stuff in my room. And then I shot like this promo video because I had like a whipped shea butter business, but it didn't go that far because I just was going through stuff due to the fact of what was going on in my neighborhood. Like I had just moved here and I didn't feel comfortable going outside. I also learned how to make earrings from scratch and soap. I look a hot mess, but yeah. So that's just a little piece of what I've learned so far. So I would say I tapped into photography. Like I would set up a little thing on the side of my room and just, you know, have a fake little photo shoot on top of me doing OnlyFans. You know, making a soap from scratch, earrings. I still do my hair, but like now I'm just posting like tutorials on YouTube. It's not something I'm doing for like business wise because, you know, I'm broke right now. But this is what I've been doing for the last 3 years. I just been learning, and outside of dealing with those situations, it's just like there's always something to learn. And if I didn't have my self-care journals, if I didn't have my weed at that time period, I don't know what I would have done. So right now, I'm getting back into the element of making more TikToks with makeup and cooking. Yeah, I'm just, you know, just getting back into my creativity. So that's what I was doing. And I just looked, while making this video, I was thinking like, yo, bro, I really came a long way when it came from the wigs. Like, I got so much better once I left because everything takes time. So that's what this video is.